Hi, I'm Allison Ellis of Floral Artistry. Thanks for tuning in. So, I am wondering if you could go back to the very beginning before you had any business training, and the very first thing you learned was that if you don't charge appropriately for what you do, your customers won't value your work. I'll give you a second for that to sink in. So let's just say we can move forward from here knowing that that's true. That if we don't value our work, if we don't put the correct value on our work, our customers can't value what we do because we're not communicating to them really what it is that we do. We're undervaluing ourselves, and so they have no choice but to underappreciate the work that we do because we're telling them straight out through our pricing that we're just not worth it. So if that's true for you, if you feel like your pricing is communicating that you're just not worth it, I hope that today's video will help you feel vindicated as you move forward and you charge a little bit more, either a higher labor fee or start finally charging appropriately for your delivery and your setup of your weddings or events, because it really is essential for you to value yourself before you can expect your customer to value the work that you do and everything that you provide. So, like they say, like the buck stops here. Well, maybe the buck starts here. Maybe if you want to make money, you need to tell people that you're demanding a certain price because you're worth it. And then here's the other part of it. You have to actually be worth it. And that's a really important thing to keep in mind. You can't just raise a price and provide the same amount. I mean, unless you're like grossly undercharging, in which case, hey, maybe that is all you need to do is raise your price but keep things the same. But, for most people who maybe know in their hearts they're undercharging or they're overfilling, which I know a lot of you have sort of admitted to me, like, I'm guilty of overfilling, if you're an overfiller and an undercharger, you just need to stop doing that, and you just need to recognize that every time you put that extra flower in there, you're saying, oh, I'm not worth it, but I'm worth this. I'm not worth the way this looks, but I'm worth it if there's one more rose in there. And maybe just a little self-examination, like why you're really feeling that way, because you should be providing good value from start to finish through service and through your actual, delivery of the finished product. So move forward from now on knowing that if you don't value you, no one else can, because you're telling people that you're just not worth it. And don't tell people that. You're worth it. Charge more. Charge appropriately. Do it. Do it today. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.